What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Back here with another best class setup video in Vanguard multiplayer. Today we're taking a look at one of the best ARs in the game. It's kind of a sleeper. You don't see too many people using it. The NZ41. And with this high damage assault rifle, I actually dropped my first ever V2 rocket. So if you guys are excited to see that video, be sure to leave a like on the video. But guys, without further ado, we're going to hop straight into some gun stats and then into my best class setup, plus some recommendations for you guys and your playstyles. Without further ado, guys, if you are enjoying the videos, be sure to leave a like, hit the subscribe button to be all for notifications. Let's hop right into the video. Taking a look here at the gun stats, I do want to preface this by saying your stats may look a little bit different than my stats because these stats are based off my favorite class setup. And with that being said, let's hop straight into the damage. It's doing 40 damage per shot, which is absolutely insane. It's one of the higher ones for the assault rifle category. If you're not including the bar with the special magazine, this is one of the top damage ARs in the game. And with that being said, its fire rate is only 500 rounds per minute. Again, being faster than the bar, but still rather slow here in the AR category, but it makes up for it with that high damage. Now its bullet velocity here is 885 meters per second. Not quite as fast as guns like the STG, but it's still fairly quick, especially if you're only playing multiplayer and you're not really worried about Warzone. Next up, we have reload quickness at 3 seconds flat. It isn't that fast, but it's also not that slow. You could opt it out for a quicker reload speed with a smaller magazine, but the way I have it set up here, it is at 3 seconds flat. Now the movement speed, 10.2 miles per hour. That is your average miles per hour here in Vanguard for ARs, depending on how you have the AR set up. But the NZ41 is one of my favorite weapons in the game, both in Vanguard and in Warzone Pacific. It's an absolute monster, absolute demon. Highly recommend giving this one a try. However, its initial accuracy with this build is very, very good. But if you continue to hold down that trigger and you get to like 12 to 15 rounds during your spray, it is going to start to bounce side to side a little bit. So this gun is best controlled in 8 to 10 round bursts. So after you shoot around 8 to 10 shots, let go of the trigger and pull it again, and you'll have amazing accuracy with this weapon. And with that 40 damage, it kills super, super fast. And I've actually dropped my first ever V2 rocket with this class setup. So guys, hopefully you guys do enjoy. Without further ado, let's hop straight into the gunsmith. Here we are at my class setup. We have the NZ41. I'm working on the bazookas, getting them gold. You can run whatever secondary you want. But for my perks, I'm rocking Ninja, Radar, and Lightweight. For lethal, got that Mark II frag grenade, and the tactical, got the stun grenade. Now let's hop straight in to the gunsmith. Starting things off here, I went the G28 compensator for better recoil control, because after you do shoot this gun for quite a bit, it is going to start to bounce around a little bit, and this gives you 0 cons. Now if you thought the recoil was okay, but you wanted to more so decrease that gun bloom to make sure you're hitting all those shots precisely, I would go for the F8 stabilizer for better accuracy and damage range. However, the F8 stabilizer may be a better one for Warzone. Next up here for the barrel, we went the Orb Weaver 360 MMBC. It's highly accurate and controllable, reduced scope sway and gun bob. However, your sprint to fire speed and hip fire accuracy are going to take a little bit of a hit here. If you did want to, you could try out the Lore Mark I burst. It does turn this gun into a burst weapon, which would mitigate all those recoil problems you have after sustained fire. So this could possibly be one to go for here. I'm not really sure how quick the bursts are, but you can definitely give it a try. But my personal favorite is the Orb Weaver 360. So give that a try. Let me know what you guys think of it. For the optic, 100% personal preference. I enjoy the slate reflector the best here in Vanguard due to the clean, precise reticle just being a dot, nothing too crazy. But again, you can go for whatever you want. If you want to slap on the 10 times telescopic and get those long range shots, by all means, go ahead. For the stock, we went the Orb Weaver E-Pack for +3 recoil control, +3 accuracy, +2 recoil recovery, and +2 flinch resistance. So when people are shooting back at you, you're not going to flinch as much. You're going to have the best possible recoil, the best possible gun bloom. However, your movement speed, aim on sight speed, and sprint to fire speed are all going to take hits on this. So you're going to be moving a little bit slower with this weapon, with this stock. If you still wanted some recoil and accuracy benefits without moving so slow with this weapon, I would go for the Lore Reinforced stock here for +2 initial accuracy and recoil, aim down sight speed, and recoil recovery. Now it's not going to give you as many pros as the Orb Weaver E-Pack, but it still gives you quite a few here in the recoil and accuracy department. Moving on down to the underbarrel, I went with the Carver foregrip here for +2 recoil control, +1 hipfire accuracy. This build, I'm going for 100% recoil control to try to tame the NZ41 because it is a pretty high damage AR and it does start to bounce around a little bit here and there, so I'm trying to keep those bullets as straight as possible. For the magazine, I'm actually not going with any magazine just because you could go with the 20 round fast mags, but then again, you only have 20 rounds in a clip and that's not what I'm about. And then both the other magazines here reduce your damage, and again, that's not what I want to do. So you'll be reducing your damage from 40 the whole way down to 28 with both of these. Now for the ammo type here, you can go for a couple. Right now I have FMJ rounds on just to have that better bullet penetration. However, the lengthen might also be a great one to go for, especially if you're playing Warzone. So those are my two favorite, the FMJ and the lengthen rounds here in Vanguard. Give it a try, see which one you guys like better. But I think the bullet velocity overall on the NZ41 is pretty good, where you don't need the lengthen rounds. But go ahead, give it a try. Might be better for you and your playstyle. Next up, we have the rear grip. I went with the stippled grip here. Gotta go with it sometimes, just because there's 2 amazing pros and 0 cons. +2 recoil recovery and +1 initial accuracy and recoil. Again, no cons. For the proficiency, we went with brace for accuracy improved for initial shots when firing. So this improves your initial accuracy and recoil. However, another great one here would be to go for pinned. It increases the flinch dealt. So as you're shooting the enemies, their flinch is going to be much greater, and it's going to be harder for them to hit you. However, this could play against you if you shoot them and their flinch points them straight up to your head and they get a headshot on you, they're going to end up killing you. So this one, it can help you, but it can also really hurt you. So that's why I go with brace myself. And then lastly, for the kit, I go with fully loaded to just have that max starting ammo, and this way you don't have to run scavenger. However, if you are still leveling up the NZ41, slap on surplus here for better kill XP to level up your gun even faster. And that is overall my favorite class setup, plus some recommendations for you guys here on the NZ41 in Vanguard multiplayer. If you guys want me to cover this over in Warzone Pacific, because I know it's an absolute demon over there as well, let me know down below in the comments. But guys, hopefully you are enjoying the videos here on the channel. You guys have been giving me so much support lately, and I really do appreciate it. We're well on the road to 2,000 subs, and I just can't believe we made it this far, so thank you guys very much for that. I really do appreciate it. Whether you're here for all my videos, some of my videos, leaving a like, subscribing, whatever it may be, I appreciate you, so thank you guys very much. But guys, if you are enjoying the videos, be sure to leave a like, hit that subscribe button, the bell for notifications. Tell your friends, tell your family, notify me at iProPyTash all major social media, that's Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. All at iProPyTash, calls for me at Life of Pytash, both YouTube and Instagram for lifestyle and vlog type videos. I'll see you guys next time.